That's a very important step that the organizations need to take care. So the actually the corporate culture, they embrace the written and the unwritten values, norms, and attitudes in an organization, and that influences the way an employee thinks and acts. So if you have an innovation culture, which is a part of the corporate culture, it it shows right from there that innovation is supported, and employees actually start getting having an innovative mindset built in right there. So that's a framework. Your culture of innovation should be there in the framework for every innovation activity. So it's important to leverage all these to create the culture of innovations, right? So in order to create a positive innovation culture, one must actually sensitize the employees to innovation and its opportunities, motivate and inspire the employees to engage in innovation alongside with their day-to-day activities, right? And provide the employees with necessary information, tools, and skills to enable them to innovate. And also provide the employees with the necessary resources, structure, space to enable innovation. So they actually say that there are some important things that you can do, some easy ways to create an culture of innovation. First and foremost is communicating the innovation strategy. So once you go ahead and say lay it down, the communication strategy, it sets the ball rolling, it sets the direction and the framework. So go ahead and say, we as an organization, we love to innovate. So give that as a culture framework, and keep cascading workshops for active employee involvement. So what happens through cascaded workshops and innovation across all functions and top down through all the hierarchy levels, the employees are picked up, and they would go and work on certain things, why innovation is important in their field and what it can do for them, right? And how they can contribute towards it. Similarly, you can go ahead, have something like an innovation crash course, right? Crash courses help them, how to get an idea, where to go ahead and submit the idea, how to test that, what's the design thinking, how do I do the prototyping, evaluation, how do I go back and forth, and creating what is really needed. So the end user has the experience which is more beautiful and better. And for fun's sake, you can create something called as innovation days. So in a full 5-day or a 6-day week, you could have one day or half a day kept for innovation days. Just creating, wanting to create that innovative. So you can have innovation. You can have something called as hackathons and idea workshops. You can have bar camps on innovation topics. So you can go ahead, read it out, brainstorm it, get into that. Have an award ceremony for innovation. Like who was the best coming out with. These are some things which will motivate, keep them engaged. They will keep thinking. Their creativity is keeping happening. Expose them to a lot of creativity workshops so that they know. Have some contest running around. Who gives me the best idea? So now all this is something which is, if it's an ongoing process, now people would always want to do that. And there are many organizations actually who have gone ahead and said that we have a special category in R&R during the annual conference, and that's for Innovation Award. So go ahead, put an innovation award, and also can create something called as an innovation lab. So where you say, we are going to incubate your innovation and see how it is. So maybe probably you get some more incentives because of your innovation creating that impact in the organization. So all these are small little things, but it can go a long way in actually getting the innovation culture and the mindset in the people of the team and of the organization.